Hello everybody. Now we're finally back, and it is December 12th, 2019. If you need proof that this is not an old video, but I just spent 3 months moving the old videos from the old channel to this current channel so that all our videos could be found in the same place, and I deleted the old channel, so now we only have one channel, which is this one right here. And we lost a lot of subscribers by doing that. Apparently we pissed a lot of people off, but at least everything is all in the same place now. Because a lot of people, new subscribers from 2017 on, didn't even know that other channel existed and that those videos were there. So this solves that problem. But in the meantime, I haven't vlogged for 3 months because that took up every second of my time, that job. I stayed on the couch with my laptop, probably gained 20 more pounds because I was sitting there all that time. And I had no time to do anything. Every waking second was moving videos. I had to download them on ClipGrab. Then I had to upload them. And while they were uploading, I had to watch each one to make sure I got the tags right. Because especially toward the beginning of the old channel, I know I didn't do things right. And they didn't have all the tags they should have and everything like that. And I had to fix thumbnails in Photoshop and had to fix titles, and there were number mistakes, so I had to fix the numbers on the days, and it was crazy. But all those old videos are in a playlist called the TKDW Vlogs Days. If anybody wants to go watch them, I have flipped it around so that it starts with the first video and ends with the last video. And then people who don't want to be bothered by all those old videos, I also made a playlist called Wilton in Real Life Vlogs. So if you want to, you can watch all our videos from there from now on, from that playlist. And there won't be any old ones mixed in. Because I did try to vlog at the beginning, so there are a few, I think there's like 4 new ones mixed in with the old ones, but that didn't work because everybody just assumed those were old ones and they didn't watch those either. So, and I also did not have time to film and edit and all that when I spent every waking second moving videos. But now it's time to catch up.
There's your video.
No. Yesterday was our 5-year anniversary. Not our wedding anniversary, our anniversary of when we first got together, December 11th, 2014. Yeah. And you haven't seen White Storm in 3 months. So he's become a big kitty now. Are you a big kitty now? And all your darkness spread way further than it was before. Where are you going? And Gizzard. Smokey's still here somewhere, and Tug is outside.
Better look a little harder.
Why? Where's Smokey?
Turn back around, woman. No, wrong way. You said where's Smokey? We're standing on him.
I don't see him.
Look right here. You was standing on him just a second ago.
He isn't there.
No, he's over here. I mean, you was literally damn near standing right on him.
Oh, and Tug's not outside. He's by the stove.
He walked right by you. I don't know how you missed him.
Well, anyway.
He was less than a foot away from you.
And for those of you who are new and were watching the old videos, our black cat Sammy unfortunately passed away in February 2018, so he's not here. And we found Evie a different home because she just wasn't working out and she was leaving hair everywhere. And we got new carpet and that won't work out. But that was, I think it was August 2018. We found her a good home and she's happy, so that's good. In the meantime, now it's Christmas time. Last time you saw us, it was fall. But now it's Christmas time. And Don's brother Dave got us this new tree, which was nice of him, because we had a white tree, but I bought the wrong one. I wanted the one with colored lights, not the clear lights. So I gave it away. And now we don't have the money to buy another one. So we have one now though. And Don bought me this star yesterday, which was really nice of him. And this ornament right here. And my friend Jen in Florida bought us this ornament. It's really cute. Meowie Christmas. And we have these snowmen, and yes, they work, but no, I'm not going to play them because of copyright. It's a copyrighted song it plays. And then we have this little tree that another friend got for us. When we thought we weren't going to have a big tree, Don's brother Dave completely surprised us on that one. And then we have these cabinets now. There's 2 of them with our stuff in it. In them. So they're pretty nice. But my DeLorean fell out of the package. The package fell apart, so I was trying to keep it mint and package, but after all these years the package fell right apart, so there it is. Not in there anymore, but that's alright, whatever. Back to the future. And Don's brother Dave gave him these stink bombs. And they can stay in here because we don't need the whole house to stink. And there's the bottom part too.
Stuff in like little glass bottles. It's broken glass supposed to break.
Yeah, and then there's broken glass. So that's not cool. And this is the second cabinet. It's got more stuff in it too. All kinds of stuff. Maybe it'll be less dusty. Right, White Storm? Of course, this is the second living room, for those of you who don't know. Oh, and we also got this lamp, which it's made out of iron, and it has a bear on it, and it's really nice. Not cheap. But it's in here right now because after Christmas, it goes where the Christmas tree is. But we did switch couches, because this is, not only is it a hide-a-bed, and if anybody needs to spend the night, there would be more privacy in here, but it's also pretty uncomfortable. So we brought the other one back out here. It feels nicer. So how have you been for the last 3 months?
Picking my nose.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I've been pulling out a really long booger.
Oh, tell them your news.
What news?
About your teeth?
What about them?
It's kind of hard to avoid.
What now?
On January 2nd, he has to get the rest of his teeth pulled because he's going to get dentures. Because he has bone loss and his teeth are getting loose and coming out, because not because he didn't brush his teeth or that they're rotten, but because he's been grinding his teeth all night, every night, his whole life. So if you grind your teeth, have something done about it or you're going to lose your teeth.
Yeah, the dentist said it was a combination of between bone loss and me grinding my teeth that night.
Yeah, which, according to Google, the bone loss can be caused by you grinding your teeth.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so if you're somebody who has problems grinding your teeth, go get help now or you're not going to have teeth.
Yeah, well, you can go Gumby on you know what.
You're gross. Don't be so gross.
Well, I'm going to have them pull them all when I go in one sitting.
Well, will they do that? Because they told you they had to do it in 3. Will they refuse?
Well, they said 2 or 3 settings, so.
Yeah.
Well, there's only 12 left, so.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been pulling your own teeth, which sounds horribly painful to me.
No, not really. Not when a couple of them I was able to pull up my finger.
Yuck. Hi, Tog. You like having yourself by the stove there, all nice and warm? So a little bit of a Warriors update. This just came in the mail. A Vision of Shadows box set. So this is the last complete set I needed. There's a set that they're working on writing and publishing right now, which I have one of so far, but this is the last actual set. And I'm just about to finish this. And I already finished Omen of the Stars. But there are still other things I need, like guidebooks and manga and little novellas, and there's one more super edition that I don't have. And And they're still writing and publishing them, so it's never ending. And a while back I got these pens, these drawing pens. They're pretty nice, especially the brush pen. This was the first thing I did with it. I know I made a mistake there. You guys can probably see it. It screams out at me, but otherwise, I really like inking the lines with these pens. They work pretty good. And now we have a bird clock and a train clock that make a bunch of noise every hour. But that's alright because we like them. My dad gave us the bird clock. Oh, and for those of you who saw our last current video where we went to Traverse City, where I went to Traverse City with my parents so my dad could have surgery, a skin graft on his nose. He's completely healed from that now and everything is fine, so that all went well. And then this is the biggest change between our last video and this video. Snow. Freezing. Horrible. Yuck.
Well, according to the weatherman, we're supposed to be expecting another 3 to 6 inches of snow tonight. Well, later this evening anyway.
Yeah, so this is it. Winter's here.
And the snow is getting pretty deep out in the driveway now as it is, but I don't see a sense in cleaning it up. Just have to turn around and do it again.
Yeah.
Well, I'll let it get deep, then I'll clean it up.
Yep. And here's Ice Cream and Mocha. Still doing good. Don't take my finger too. Ow! Stop. Really? You're not supposed to come out. You're supposed to eat your yogurt drop. Go back. You rats are crazy. You're so much crazier than Ethan and Malcolm were. Put your butt back in there. There you go. What do you think of them, White Storm? Yeah, you be careful. You stick your paws too far in there, they'll grab and pull on them. You won't like that. You'll figure it out, White Storm. Hi, Gizzard. Always looking out the window. You know better than that, because when Ethan and Malcolm were little and you were a kitten, you stuck your paw in there and they grabbed your claw and pulled and pulled and pulled and you screamed and screamed. You learned your lesson. Right? Trying to look out the window. There you go. Yep, the cats are not allowed outside anymore. They haven't been outside since, I think it was August. Because they disappear, and there's a gray cat that beats up Gizzard all the time. And Gizzard got his head stuck in a hole in the shed wall. So we do not need Gizzard to hang himself. So you guys have been living in the house all this time, and you're never going outside again. Right? Right, Smokey? House kitties. 100% house kitties. Whether you like it or not. So Don went into town to get my prescription. So it's just me and the animals right now, for a few minutes anyway. But I wanted to say, and I forgot to say it earlier, that a couple of our subscribers have asked how they can send us Christmas presents. So if there's anybody who is interested in that, we do have an Amazon wish list, and the link is always in our description. And there are things on there for Don and I. And for the fish, there's an aquarium decoration for them. And for Tug, and for the cats, and for the rats. So there's something for everybody on there. So, I mean, that's up to you guys. But considering the question has been asked, I thought I would acknowledge it. So there you go. Yay, Don's home. I know the roads are probably crap. Don's home, isn't he, Tug? Do we have to get the pills tomorrow?
Yep. They only had like 2 left in their big bottle.
Oh, that's dumb.
And they asked if you had enough to get you through till tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I said yes. I said, you got enough to get you through till tomorrow, and then after tomorrow you're out.
Yeah.
So they said tomorrow after their lunch, which would be after 1:30.
Okay.
And that you can go in, that we can go in and get them anytime after that.
All right, that's fine. Well, thanks for taking them in there for me.
Yep.
How are the roads?
68 ain't too bad. A little bit of slush on the side heading into town, right in the middle there, but wasn't nothing to straddle that.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't hurt for me to at least clean out the end of the driveway from the plow.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end there from the back filling it. From me heading, pushing through it, looked like I plowed it back out into the road.
Oh.
So.
We'll have fun snow blowing.
Yeah, I'll get out the better one. Well, the one that seems to have more rear end to it.
Yeah, tell them about that snowblower, that yellow snowblower.
Oh, my garbage snowblower?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went down to the dump one day, and well, the guy down there that runs the dump collects metal. Well, I seen a little black and yellow snowblower there, went over and looked at it, was all there, pulled on the pull cord, rolled over, had compression, pulled it over fast enough to hear, you know, if the motor was going to knock or not. Didn't knock or nothing. Brought it home, dumped a little bit of gas in it, wouldn't start. So I pulled the cup off the bottom of the carburetor and the banjo bolt. On the banjo bolt there was a little hard chunk in the little pinhole where the gas flows through. Popped that out, put it back together, 2 pulls, fired right to life.
Yeah, so now we have 2 snowblowers.
Yeah, and it took me less than 10 minutes to fix it.
Huh.
So we got a free snowblower for less than 10 minutes worth of work.
Yeah, because whoever threw it away didn't know how to fix it.
Yeah. So I noticed that he's got another one down there, but...
Yeah, well, like I said, you don't need to hoard snowblowers and collect snowblowers.
Yeah, but you could turn around and sell them for like 20, 30 bucks a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah. Much like I'd get them for free. Stuff 20, 30 bucks a piece in my pocket.
Yeah.
Don't want to ask too much for them, you know, just because people around here ain't got a lot of money to throw around.
No.
That's why I'm saying like 20, 30 bucks. Right, Bug? Doug says he would pay 20 or 30 bucks.
Whitestorm wants your keys.
Yeah?
Pretty Siamese cat.
But of course, I could always get you outside, piss you off, get you blowing a lot of hot air, and clean out the driveway that way.
No, I only have shorts on, and I want to relax. I don't want to have to get all dressed up, and I don't even have very good snow clothes. I don't even have boots. You've got boots.
How much hot air you would be blowing? Just piss you off. You won't care.
Oh. Oh, didn't even see you. You blend in with the carpet, Smokey. You're the same color as the carpet, and you're a big camera hog. Always in everybody's way. You're crazy.
Hello everybody. I'm out here in the shed right now. Kind of dark in here. Tino wanted me to bring you guys out and show you the snowblowers, but the one ended up getting buried because I rearranged it out here. And the one that I got buried is one that I'm not going to be using this winter. That's our red one. And I got it buried back in here. You can see the handle to it right there. Not going to be using that one this year just because it ain't got much butt to it to throw that snow. But other than that, it's a good running snowblower and all. It just doesn't throw the snow like the other one does. And I'm going to drag the other one out to where you can get better sight of it because there's just not a lot of light here in the shed. But other than that, there's our bikes and everything because I rearranged it to open up out and through here, you know, to where I got more shed to work with. But other than that, give me a moment and I'll have the other one outdoors and show you. And I'll be back with you guys, like I said, in a minute or so, not even a minute. Other than that, I'm just out here in the shed smoking a cigarette right now before I get busy. I probably would have been faster, probably would be just faster for me to go out and shovel it out by hand, but what's the sense in it when you got something that would make your job a little bit easier. But I'll be back with you guys in a moment. Well, everybody, I got the other snowblower out now to where you guys can see it a little better. It's kind of dark there in the shed. Right here's the other one, yellow and black. The red one's a little taller on this black plastic top piece here. The black one stands up to about here, but it's just the way it's designed. But other than that, it's the same size and everything. This one's yellow. This one here has more rear end to it to be able to throw that snow. Same size motor, I just think that it has to do with the pulleys here in the side. About its gear ratio, about its pulley ratio, about the sizes of them, and because the blades spin a lot faster on this one, and it throws the snow a lot further than the other one does. But other than that, that's it. This one here, it don't run off in a key. Got a little tab that you pull here to get to shut off. It won't run without this little tab that you put in there. When you shut it off, you pull that out, and then when you're done, you just stick that back in. As long as that's in there, it'll run. I had to put a plastic piece or a piece of rubber here on top because there was a missing tab right here that goes over the hole to cover the hole for the spark plug. Well, the cap was missing, so I just got some self-tapping screws and cut out a piece of rubber out of an inner tube and just used self-tapping, you know, and I stuffed the rubber up underneath this plastic lip here and used self-tapping screws to hold it on there whenever I need to get down in there where the hole is. See that hole right there? It's just to keep the snow out of there, because otherwise the snow would be coming down in here, and the carburetor sits right back in right here, and the way it's manufactured, that if anything was to go in that hole, it would, you know, for snow wise, would end up going down in and ending up sitting on top of, going inside the carburetor. So that's the logic of the piece of rubber I put there. But other than that, it works really good. I'm not going to complain. Free, you know, just goes to tell you how ridiculous some people are about being wasteful, taking a good piece of equipment like this and just throwing it away. It was going to, sure, granted, we're going to get recycled, but it still runs and works, nothing wrong with it. And I'll go ahead and show you guys it starting up now. I haven't tried starting it or nothing. Right here's the little lever. You put it to where it says choke, which is right there. And once it starts, you switch it over to the on, let it run a moment, then you switch it over to the off. Because the on is half choke, full choke, and then wide open, you know, where it's not choked at all. But right there is choke, so let's see how many pulls it takes for it to start. The primer bulb part don't work. Don't do nothing. 1, 2. So 3 pulls for it to start. That's pretty darn good. I'm not going to complain for a freebie in less than 10 minutes of my time to fix it. It's a shame people have to be so wasteful with things like this. I wish they'd pull their heads out of their rear end. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and take the camera back inside to Neil. Like I said, I'm just going to technically clean out the end of the driveway, and I'm going to do it in front of the mailbox for the mailman. So that way all that snow don't get packed in place and then you can't get to the mailbox. This is what we're looking at out here for snow now, which is about ankle deep. But we're supposed to be expecting another 3 to 6 inches of snow tonight, well, sometime this evening and tonight. So I'm not going to clean out the whole driveway. I think that'd be a little bit foolish. But other than that, I'll let you guys go for now. Talk to you later.
Tonight's dinner is macaroni and cheese with smoked sausage mixed in, and I browned it up first in a pan. And Becky and Troy and John were here, and they brought this candy from Bob, Seafoam and Fudge. He makes it homemade every year, so the holidays is not a time to try to go on a diet. Thanksgiving we had tons and tons of food at Becky and Troy's, and then on Christmas we're going to have tons and tons of food at Becky and Troy's, so that doesn't work. But anyway, I think this catch-up vlog is plenty long enough, and just rest assured, no more old videos. There's nothing left to move. So everything that goes up on here from now on will be new. But we're going to go ahead and say goodnight, and we hope you enjoyed the video and that you like, subscribe, comment, share, and you're having a good night. Say goodnight.
Good morning.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just watching MASH.
On mute?
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time.